Patrick McNeil joined now at the intermission by Cape Breton Eagles defenseman Xavier Daigle. Xavier, your club coming off a victory against St. John. Just tell us about that win and what your thoughts are on the season thus far for the Eagles.
I think we played good. It was an important game for us after the loss against Halifax, so I think we played very well, bounced back, and we're pretty happy with the result.
This year, we've primarily seen you with Tomas Lavoie. You guys played together a little bit last year. What do you think worked about that pair?
Yeah, I think I really like it with Thomas. I think he's a physical team and move the puck very fast, so I think it's very nice to play with him and play some big minutes.
Second year in the queue. Last year, you were on the all-rookie team. Just what did that mean to be acknowledged for your play, having such a good rookie season?
Yeah, that was I think I got a good season last year and want to build off that in this year, so it's nice to get the award.
You also led the team in plus-minus last year. What do you think that says about your play, and is that something defensemen watch?
I don't really look at it, but I think it's nice to have him the plus every night, so I think it's like you said that you don't really look at it, but it's nice, yeah.
A lot of connections between you and Olivier Hood. You played the same U18 team. You both were cut the same year and then come back and make the team. Well, obviously, you're a year younger than he is. And the other thing you have in common is you both played all 68 games last year. We don't want to jinx you. Hopefully that continues. What's the key to you always being in the lineup?
Oh, I think just try to get the LT after practice, do stretching and all the stuff, and just stay healthy, yeah.
Take the odd puck or stick to the face, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's got some stitches on his face, but there's no big deal there. He's all ready to go. The other thing that stands out about you on the road is you have a lot of traveling support, it seems, see your family at a lot of the games. How exciting was it to get to Quebec and have a traveling cheering section for you?
That's always nice to have fans, and when we go to Quebec, we see our family, and a lot of them come to the game, so that's always nice to play in Quebec.
Last year was your draft year. You had consideration to be drafted, but ultimately you don't end up getting drafted, which is not the end of the world. We see guys sign as free agents. Do you use that as motivation, the fact that you were bypassing the draft, or do you not even think about that?
Don't really think about that. I think at the end of the day, just keep working hard, trust the process, and just keep building off that.
Your Quebec City guy was talking with Antoine and Jude Campbell about the Quebec City Pee Wee tournament. We were talking about the pin collecting. Does Xavier have a pin collection from the Quebec City Pee Wee tournament?
Yeah, I got one in a little bag, yeah. A couple of teams, and everyone had it, I think.
How many pins do you think?
Maybe around like 50, I don't know, 50 teams.
Was that how many were in the tournament?
No, more than that, more than 50.
Probably tough to find somebody from every team, I guess.
Yeah.
You are a defenseman who has a lot of offensive capability. How do you try to balance the offensive side of the game with the defensive side of the game?
I'm just trying to keep on defense. I think the offense will come after. If you make a good first pass execution on the breakout, the offense will come after. So I just focus on defense, and yeah.
Speaking of the good first passes, if people have been paying attention this season, the one that might stand out is Cam Squire's goal in Val-d'Or, which is a beauty finish, but it was an excellent pass by you, probably about 130 feet or so. Do you enjoy making those big plays on the blue line?
Yeah, sure, I like it.
Is that one of the nicest passes? Do you remember any other ones?
Yeah, probably one of the nicest this year.
Yeah, it was really nice. Nice pass and a nice finish, so credit to Cam as well. First year under head coach Louis Robitaille, how do you think things have gone with the new head coach?
Yeah, I really like it so far. I think it's different from last year. We got a lot of structure, and we're playing as a team, compete together. So I really like the way the team is going right now, and continue like that.
Yesterday, we saw Lincoln Waugh come into the lineup, so we had 7 defensemen. For a defenseman, do you notice a difference when you have 7 and you're playing with a different guy every time, or do you kind of approach the game the same way?
Not really. I think approach is the same way. Just we're playing with 7D, so it's all right. It's just the same thing, pretty much.
Now, we talked about how Louis Robitaille comes in, but Matt Anthony's looking after the defense. When you're on the bench during a game, are you mostly answering to Matt, or is it both Matt and Louis?
Both of them, I think. We talk together, try to find solution, but yeah, both of them.
Teams had its struggles at home, but had chances at Halifax and a win yesterday. Do you think things may be turning around for the team right now?
Yeah, I think so. I think the team is going the right direction. Like I said, we keep compete and work hard every game. I think it's going the right way.
If somebody hadn't seen you play before, how would you describe your style of play?
I was a guy who got good first pass, good stick on puck, and can bring the offense in my games. I think I just compete.
The last one I'll ask, how do you feel you've progressed since last season?
I think, I can feel progress. I think my game is going in the good direction. Like I said, last year was pretty good, and I keep building off that. I think it's in a good way.
Well, fans will continue to cheer for more progress. Best of luck going forward, Xavier. Thanks for this.
Thank you.
That was Cape Breton Eagles defenseman Xavier Daigle joining us here as the Eagles and the Charlottetown Islanders are at the second intermission. You are listening to Celtic Kubota, Cape Breton Eagles hockey on 1270 CJCB.